No, I'm hoping that we don't have a mouse. The cheese is for the... The cheese is going to probably be for the pasta.
There.
For the pasta?
For the pasta.
So what are you going to cook now?
Now?
This is the...
What
I like
is this? What is this?
That's cream, but I won't need to use it.
Is it
I like
milk?
simple, Alden.
Oh. Alden.
What is this?
I like
Okay,
simple,
show it,
Alden.
Daddy.
I like...
That's cheese.
Cheese.
Yes, a cheese.
So, Alden, for the carbonara, bacon, garlic,
Bacon,
pasta, salt, pepper, and that's it.
There.
For the potato, oh no, sorry, don't do that. Wait, let's start again. For the spaghetti carbonara, pasta, garlic, bacon, egg, possibly a little cream, salt and pepper. For the Rosti potato, which is actually a Swiss breakfast dish, nothing more than flour, egg and potato, and oil to cook with. I don't know what flavour of oil you fancy having. So now I need to decide what to cook when. I'll need to chop the garlic. I need an egg, 2 eggs. Depends what I serve in. Probably I need a bigger bowl to serve in, so this one will be for the egg to be beaten in, along with the cheese. I need to get my, what do you call it? My logistics worked out. That means, what am I cooking first? How long is it going to take? In fact, in theory I should be able to do it together, but I'm not convinced I can do.
Alden, what are you doing to get down? Get up there. Charles. Laglag ka dyan. Alden, baba.
I want this one.
Which one?
Can you take
Yeah,
that?
that green, no, the other one.
This one?
Yeah.
Actually, no,
Momo? You like to be Momo.
It's like a moon. This one is still
no,
a moon.
the first green one and the second green one.
There.
Yes, and the other green one you had.
This one.
No, the other green square one.
This one.
Yes.
Hey, is
Can I?
a moon.
Ah.
Okay. Everyone needs an assistant.
Oh.
Looks like a moon.
Your mother doesn't need a mask. She looks good already.
I'm going to stay a moon. I'm going to find Daddy.
Potato takes about 15 minutes to cook one time.
Daddy.
And what I have to do is grate the potato very fine.
It's a moon.
It's a moon.
Just one point.
It's a moon, Mom. Where it? Not good, but it looks like a moon.
It's all a bit complicated, really, isn't it?
Okay, wear it. Wear it.
Okay, I'll come back when you're ready, alright?
Sure. I know you'll secretly just stay here and admire me, but that's
Really?
okay. Well, until it's cooked really. But the thing is, I want to be clever and cook my garlic in the saucepan that I use for the pasta. If I do that, it makes life a bit easier for me. I mean, actually, welcome to the kitchen. If doing a single dish is actually really easy because it's just one dish. You just cook it and that's it. But when you have more than one dish to do, see, here we are, the bacon's already. Starting to catch on the pan. Even though the heat is actually quite low. Canadian smoked bacon line, because the fat's going to split a bit. And it's going to be a real pain to have to clean the pan. So I'm grateful for you for volunteering to do that. Actually, the thing about bacon is it doesn't really matter if it needs to be cooked. So this one is cheese. This is a real pain. The cheese is for the carbonara. The correct cheese is Parmesan, but unless you go to a delicatessen in Manila, you're not going to find that here. This is cheese. We don't really need it yet. Let's prepare it a bit ahead of time. Cheese. You're probably wondering where the cheese is going to go, so am I. Is that my bacon burning?
Yeah.
See, even on a low heat, probably a good job I didn't do it the way I was going to. And this is supposed to cook. So it's taken around. Oops.
Wow, smell good.
Thank you.
Not you?
So,
Oh, don't touch the egg, Alden. Put it back. Not allowed
because
to
you can have
touch that.
salmonella.
Go with it, don't touch the egg, I said.
If you get salmonella, you can end up in the hospital.
I think the eggs are.
Not good.
I can see there's
Oh.
two cooking. Why Daddy cooking the two?
Well, because we're having two things. We're having
Daddy is like
two
egg
dishes.
is us.
Alden, put it back.
Maybe.
So I'm actually cooking the bacon in advance because I don't mind the bacon being cooked in advance because the heat will be in the pasta. Cold bacon that's warm is nice. There's garlic here I'm preparing.
Alden, ano ba? Ang likot mo.
Stop.
Bumaba ka nga dyan.
No, I'm sitting here.
I'm pleased to see we're eating lots more garlic here.
Oh,
Alden, don't move. Alden, ano ba?
Dad.
As I say, having joked about burning bacon.
Looks like it's burner.
Well, actually burnt bacon is quite nice, but really the bacon shouldn't be burnt.
Why are this cooking?
Alden.
I assume this bacon
Eh?
is pretty much done. There's quite what the black is on here, I don't know.
I want to eat some eggs. I'm sorry. Joan, why did you get this?
Alden.
I'll have time
Nah.
to check the bacon, and if the black bits are a little bit
Yeah.
burnt, we can take them out.
Eat good.
As
Oh.
you can see, I'm trying to keep the
Paso ka dyan, ha?
oil back. So let's leave that there a second.
Alden, stop moving.
Once I have actually cleaned that pan, then I can do the potato. Because the potato doesn't have to wait. Let me try a bit of the bacon that's a bit well cooked and see if it's good. I think that's fine. It doesn't taste burnt, not to me. You can pick a black bit out. Yourself.
No. My baby.
Wait.
What are they?
They are potatoes. Yeah.
Potato?
This is flour.
Ano ba?
Oh,
Ito
that's
naman eh.
I'm only going to need about a tablespoon of flour. So what I probably need to do is clean this pan. So I need somewhere to put the hot oil. I guess we didn't have an empty can, did we? I'm not using the oil again.
Wait.
So I'm just cleaning the pan up. I can hear the water boiling behind me. I have no idea how long it takes to cook spaghetti. Probably not long, which is fairly thin.
How is this?
10 to 12 minutes. Here it again.
Bye-bye dyan, Alden George.
I need the grater from under the sink. Where's the thing? The grater to grate things. Right. Now when I get to do this,
What is that like?
it's going to be a special potato for you, Angelo, to make you sensible.
Are you going to eat that? Huh? Yes?
It's only going to have potato, egg, flour, that's it. It's going to be a bit like French fries, but not French fries. More like hash brown. Do you like hash brown? I'm trying not to grate my fingers here. Yeah. But I know you don't mind if I do.
Ha ha ha. What is that? Self-pity?
I could have given you an answer to that, but as children may be watching, I won't. So this bit of potato is unlikely to get grated. So the bits there can go. Keep an eye on the pasta. Give a little stir. I haven't done too. I've done not much pasta here. I've probably done too little, but that's okay.
No one else is there.
Reason I need this the other bowl for the pasta. Oh my goodness, this looks a bit messy to me. So I'm going to do this a bit differently. You can do it in different ways. So let me wash this out so it's ready for the pasta. What I could do with is olive oil, but not until I drain the pasta, because I'm just trying to be efficient. Great. Check the spaghetti without burning my fingers too much. 3. These are large, apart from that one. Okay, these eggs can go here because this is going to get cooked anyway.
Wash the egg first before you put in the pan.
Right. Could you do me a favour? No, I need... I'm going to use a large egg here. I need the top off the flour. I need a tablespoon of flour here.
1 spoon dyan, Jo.
These are things that are coming together at the wrong time.
Here.
Which is fine. I'll do the pasta and then I'll do the potato. Right. That's right. As I'm at a delicate stage with the pasta, I'm going to do the pasta first. What I need is olive oil. What I don't have is olive oil. Olive oil and a fork. I need olive oil and a fork. Doesn't really matter. Oh, I haven't reserved my liquid anyway. It doesn't matter. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put the garlic in here. It's going to make my life a bit easier.
Guys, look at the olive oil.
Egg. Olive oil.
Do you want cream in this?
It's too big.
Talagay pa
But
rin.
it's open.
Do you want cream in this?
Why it's open?
I don't know.
For sure the old man didn't.
Do you want cream in this?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
What
Haven't
do you-
tried yet. What it tastes.
Well, I'm going to put a little bit of cream in it anyway. Oh, this cream's a bit thicker than I realised. Okay. So, here we are. I'm a bit lost, but never mind.
Yeah.
The
it's so
important part
messy
is coming
today.
up now. So, turn this on to low heat, because this is where we work quickly. We put some olive oil in here. Doesn't matter if it's a little bit too much, probably. Now we have to cook the garlic. This is our garlic, and we cook this for probably, I'm going to say 30 seconds, but actually it's almost less than that in a hot pan. It's just enough that someone doesn't complain. Is the gas on still? It is, that's great. Oh. And already the garlic wants to stick and the pan wants to run away. I didn't think my cooking was that bad. So, because of the way this is, I'm going to have to hold this most of the time. That's alright. You can see it's just beginning to... It's very odd sometimes. The issue with oil is, the question is, how much is the oil absorbed by something? We serve with olive oil anyway, so it doesn't matter if I put a bit more in, because olive oil is good for you, and I like olive oil. I can actually, well, as you well know, on this salad it's brilliant. Okay. So this is just about where we want it to be. We'll turn the bacon, which we've already cooked, and now comes the more difficult bit. In with the pasta. I could do with a little bit of water in this. Of course I don't have, but never mind.
Kasi yan, why you have no glass when you need the water?
The next thing is, in goes this. Now, what I need to do now is turn the heat off and then start to stir this round. Because in stirring this, the egg cooks. Now, if the egg
Tayo mo yung tap water.
if for any reason the egg doesn't cook, you can always reapply a little bit of heat to this. But probably about 2 minutes worth of stirring, maybe even less. And you can probably about, actually, I think a minute or two stirring. I don't think this needs more water. But as I am going to be,
Kalat.
well, I'm going to put just a tiny bit more water in because it gives me the opportunity to put the heat back on for a minute and just make sure it's nicely warmed through. That one will go, that one I'll use for the potato probably, so it's not wasted.
Next time, bring the glass if you need water.
So I think about probably, personally I think the egg in this is probably cooked already actually. I mean, most people get a bit paranoid about raw egg, but this is pretty hot. The spaghetti's been cooked. Okay, so we'll turn off the gas. I'm going to serve it in the green bowl, I think. I'll serve it in the green bowl, that makes most sense. Assuming I don't manage to drop it all.
No.
That smells okay so far. It's up to you to add your own green pepper to this. Black pepper to this. It's the excitement of my own cooking. So as I say, I think people get paranoid about eggs should be properly cooked. My view is that egg is probably okay. I would recommend putting a bit of black pepper on that. Alright, because I would recommend putting black pepper on that personally for extra flavour. In a minute. I think that, I haven't tried it, but knowing my cooking, that's perfect.
Really?
Sure it is. Let me try a little. Let me take a bit of bacon off it. I do recommend that you absolutely need to put a bit of black pepper with this. Perfect as it should be. Bacon gives flavour. Add black pepper.
Let's try it, guys.
Okay.
What's called this? Carbonara.
Yes.
Ni
Could I
Chef
have the black
John.
pepper, please? You can put
Black
some in
pepper,
there. Yeah. I like black pepper on mine. That's more than enough. Let me just. Years of experience have taught me to be careful, because if you're not, you'll get an entire jar of cracked black pepper on this. So, the potato and the egg I need.
Huh? Are you going to cook that, yeah?
Yes, I still need to
Oo,
cook.
dami.
So here we go.
Try na this carbonara ni John Harris.
What could be?
Ito yung carbonara ni Harris family.
It's nice.
Do you want to try this?
No.
It's spaghetti.
What is it?
It's carbonara.
Huh?
It's yummy spaghetti with creamy
Yeah.
sauce.
Is it spicy?
No, there's no spice at all.
Spicy. Ba yan?
Let him try a
Wanna
little bit.
try it?
So it's hot.
Like,
Are you eating still? Wow, lots of biscuit. Here?
Don't fall off the chair, please.
No, 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 no.
Ow.
You share your mum's dish.
Mommy. Huh?
Not enough sauce. I like more sauce.
Mommy.
But the bacon is tasty.
Yeah.
That
Bacon is really
It's a
bacon and egg making.
I like more.
what?
Ano ba?
Hello.
That's peppercorn. Actually, there's garlic in there again, but there's 4 cloves of garlic. You really wouldn't notice it too much. The olive oil is really essential in my view. If you're going to do this, you want to use olive oil. Any olive oil.
Daddy, Daddy, let Daddy's eating lots of peanut butter.
No, that is carbonara. It's very delicious. But what I cook next will be perfect for you.
Okay, stop playing there.
Why is this spaghetti? Wow.
Kaya puro naman paminta.
No, eat
Nakain
it.
ko.
Don't play with it, Alden. Eat, don't play.
When you eat,
Alin?
Naghihiram po si Shane ng badminton. Ayaw po kunin ni Joanne. Pinapakuha
Sige, pakuha mo.
ni EJ. Ayaw niya po din.
Kakuha mo na lang kay
Papunta
Jen.
mo si Johan dito.
Okay. Can I leave you to Alden? No. Put that back in the bowl, right? You want to take it? Jeanette,
No.
I need to prepare the food for Alden now.
Okay.
Okay.
then
Bye.
I'll be back very soon. This is going to be a bit messy. Okay.
And then,
there's some more biscotti for you. Wow.
Yes.
Alden!
Please, Mommy, can I go to Phil's house?
yes, we go there with no
So
pandemic.
about, I would say, a dessert spoon
Okay, that is the
flour, just ordinary flour,
potato and
It's
flour.
flour.
and then we need to add
Potato and flour.
One
Ano
egg.
ba? Kulit naman itong bata na to.
1 egg. And as you
One egg.
know, my hands are so clean. This is how we're going to cook this.
Yeah.
No,
I told
actually,
you to be clean always.
okay. Sorry about this, but this is how it needs to be done.
Eh? Nilamutak na, guys.
Well, you know where my hands have been.
Yeah?
I've been making very careful. Right, I'm probably going to do this. We're going to probably do this one by one. Okay, we'll do this one by one. I should have squeezed it. It's a bit difficult because it depends which hand you squeeze with. So it's just potato. Could you put in, please, a large pinch of salt and a large pinch of pepper?
Yeah?
Can you do that? Thanks.
Wait. Hold. Hey, wait. Let me get the
Pepper.
pepper and the...
Large pinch of pepper and salt, please.
Ah,
I need.
this one on.
Okay, I've got the salt.
Yeah.
I need the pepper, please. Could you do me a pepper in there? Good.
Hold it.
A pinch, the equivalent of a large pinch. One more. Here, all right, thank you. Right, now this is probably going to be hotter than I'd like it. So let's see, we're going to do these one at a time because I'm not. It's a bit. So we take the potato and we
Squeeze it.
squeeze the water out. This is going to be so much fun, I can't believe it. I wish I'd had a way of squeezing it out better than this, but we'll do the first one and then we'll see how it turns out.
Yep.
The ingredients.
No. Wait. Ay, ito
So that's already cooking too fast. Not too fast. I need the heat way down. In fact, to be perfectly honest, what I can do is spread all this out over this, it's as good. You can do them individually or you can spread them out, but given the speed this is cooking at, I'm going to do it individually. I mean, I'm going to do it as a kind of one, which is fine, because sometimes they're done as individual ones, but sometimes you just do it in the whole pan, and I think that this one is going to qualify for the whole pan treatment because of the size of it. So what I'm going to do is put it back and flatten it a bit. Now this probably needs to cook on a low heat. This wants about, well, on a very low heat, it would be about 10 minutes total. Okay, one side then the other side is probably the ideal situation. Very low, you can tell that it's fine, but if the heat needs to be quite low. If the heat's too high, I'm just going to end up burning the underside of it, which is, as we keep saying, you get too much salt, too much chili, burnt food. I'm really not what you want to wind up with. Yes, it's probably a little cooking a bit too much, that can look underneath. No, now I've got the heat right. So this one's a good.
Don't waste the water, old man. Fair enough.
That's just a couple of what I'd call the stragglers. The heat's right. That's going to want 10 to 15 minutes. So I don't know how long 5 minutes is one side, but we'll assume it's till about 1/4 and then because it cooks, when you cook one side, you're actually cooking more than one side, you're cooking the other side already. So that's why it tends to be 6 minutes and 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So, here's a tip, and I don't mean your house.
Ano ba yan?
Let's say halfway. So what we do is we slip it onto here like this. And how do you ask, do we know what it's like underneath? The answer is, if
You
I
think
get...
it's cooked?
No.
No?
Okay. As I am not used to professionally turning things over, this is the unprofessional way to do it. So you can see it's probably not really cooked enough on the bottom. So we're going to put this back for, I would say, it wants a good 5 minutes, maybe more, so long as it's not burning. So I'd probably run that, sorry, I'm joking, that's the black pepper. I'd probably run this, you can see the heat's very low. I'd run this for another possibly 10 minutes, then flip it back for a couple of minutes to make sure it's done. This is a Swiss dish, super simple, great, 3 medium potatoes. Add some flour, some egg, squeeze them into either individual balls, which I wasn't very good at, or just put the whole mix in there. Flatten it out, cook it. I would think probably 15 minutes is more reasonable, and then you're just going to end up with something that's a little bit like a hash brown, but it's not a hash brown, and it's a Swiss dish, and there are variations on it. It's actually a breakfast dish in Switzerland, but as we're not in Switzerland, it's not breakfast time. I'm hoping we won't get too many complaints. So I'll put my cutlery away. Sorry about the noise, I know it's probably doing bad things during recording. Here is a dish I washed up earlier. And that's it. I'm sure you'll love this quite as much as you love me, but you will want to come back for it.
OMG.
You will want to come back for it again and
Whatever.
again, day after day.
Really?
See? That's it. I'm gonna, because I've got my heat really down now, we can leave it a nice long time. You can come back in 5 or 10 minutes when it's ready to serve. We'll pop it on a plate, and then the children can devour it. I was hoping
I
there
don't
might be
think
some
so.
spaghetti left, but I doubt there is by now. Not if my poison testers are there. Oh,
Are you done?
I am. Until it's cooked.
Okay.
And we put the flour away.
And
Oh, the cat likes it. I can tell. And then, as I say, I'm not going to flip it over. Turn it back
Again?
in. No, well, this is the way I get to check. I think probably another 5 minutes that side, and then it will be fine. You can see it's just coming up. The difficulty is, you know, as with all these things, I think that thickness is probably right, but you never really know. I can always check it. I mean, it's not. This is one of those things where it will keep. You can cook it as long as it needs. So probably the thing to do is check it in 5 minutes. If you think the inside of the potato is cooked, fine. But it needs, you know. This is not stir frying. This is cooking very slow, very low heat. Just letting the potato cook through. Really, I mean that's why it needs about 20 minutes. Although it should cook quicker because it's shredded. You still need to get the heat through that potato. And as you can see,
I use the wiener again.
it's always good to clean up
Why this value
as you go along. Plus, it stops things breaking out of the cooker. So this one, as I said, is potato rosti. There are little variations on this. It is a Swiss breakfast dish. Potato, not a hash brown, shredded potato, add some egg and flour. Cook it gently both sides. Probably a good 20 minutes, 10 or so.
George!
And the carbonara earlier, very simple. It's just spaghetti, Just fry a little bit of chopped garlic and olive oil. Make sure you have some bacon already chopped and prepared and cooked. Drain the pasta, put the pasta back into the saucepan with 2 eggs and a little bit of cream cheese in this case. Whisk that together and cook it for about 2 minutes. The heat of the spaghetti and everything else cooks it. Just serve with pepper in my view to give it a little bit of a kick. This on its own, we'll have to see. If you like fried potato, hash browns and all those things, this one you'll probably love.
Really?
You will. And this is cream. I love cream. I could probably drink this, but I think it wouldn't do me a lot of good.
Ah, where are you going again?
I'm putting this into the fridge. But
Okay,
I'll
go.
tell you what,
Hurry up.
as you volunteered, I might have to move some. I'll put it here then next to the coffee. As long as it's not bumped, it should be fine. Okay. Another 4 minutes, I think. I said it's all about 5.
Okay, I'll come back.
Oops, what's this in here? That's not good. You probably want salt on it. You'll want salt on it.
Crunchy.
Yeah.
I
It's a
need
bit like
salt.
a hash brown, but you need some salt. I
I
understand.
always like salt.
Sour, salty.
But then, why did you just like that?
Potato rosti. It's been going for at least 15 minutes, probably closer to 20.
So it's ready to serve now.
Yeah, I would definitely add some salt to that. You know, and you can see in contrast to the bacon, which decided to stick to the pan, this does not. It looks quite tasty, yeah? Definitely I would put some salt on or some pepper on it.
Bam!
The middle is quite soft. You know, I mean, you're not eating raw potatoes is not good for you.
Okay.
But here you are. You need to
I know.
try a little. You can
Is
use.
that good?
Do you need a new fork? Here you are.
2 dishes for today. Yeah?
Oh my goodness! It looks like my spaghetti's disappeared.
Okay.
So let's put a little bit of salt on the corner of this. That's probably a bit too much salt for me. Probably not enough for you, I understand that. And let's see. This looks quite nice.
Really?
It probably looks nicer than it smells, but how does it taste? That's the big question.
How is it?
Well, it's nice. A little bit of salt. That's nice. You try it. If you think about the kind of very thin,
And then nilagyan niya ng salt.
the very thin crisps
This one.
you eat, then you'll get an idea of what it's like on the edges. That's cooked actually probably just about right. It didn't hold together quite as well as it should have done.
Yeah. Bakit niya naman bin?
But that doesn't
You
matter.
didn't get that, no? Yeah. I thought this is for the children. So why
It is,
you
it
didn't-
is.
Why
Alden, do you want to come and eat the
Oh my
special
God.
crispy potato
No.
with salt? It's only
Yeah.
potato. You like to try crispy
Hindi naman yung
potato, no
kakain ng mga
spice?
bata. Kami pa rin ang kakain nito.
Try it.
Gusto pa rin nila yung French.
I'm just trying to see if you really like it.
You want to,
No, it's fine.
sure, no.
The bowls. Who's this for? Alden, you want to try a little bit?
Why?
It's potato.
Potato?
Let him try
You
some.
wanna try it?
What is
He's
this?
gonna. Oh, no, that's the pasta.
You want to eat pasta?
You try this potato. It's like crisps, chips. Try it. What do you think?
You like it?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
if you like it, then
it's
try
yum.
it. Eat it.
Don't sound
No.
surprised.
Come on, eat.
No.
You said... I thought you like it.
I think you
No,
know.
that's the salt. Yeah.
Let me put the salt away. You sit next to your mum and eat, okay? No, sit next to him and eat it, because otherwise it's going to be all gone.
So, kakain na naman ako. And then,
You could probably do all sorts of things with that. I mean, in fact, you could probably dip that in vinegar if you really wanted something different. No hard and fast rules for food. Don't worry about following recipes. It's just a guide. The rest is up to you. Wow. That's okay.
Okay, I'm going to put the right upper up. Ooh.
I'm not sure what's next.
Okay, we
Something more complicated. Again,
up.
something complicated or spicy.
Then follow.
You better let... No, I'm fine.
Then
I don't like to drink water. You like beer?
how about she go up?
Is it available?
Okay.
Oh, then.
Her. Is she?
Okay, you better let the other poison tasters try it. So called because the king or queen, before they ate their food, would make someone else eat it, in case it had been poisoned. And if they had, well, obviously the king or queen wouldn't then eat the food. So they always used to have someone eat their food first. Do you like an extra?
Oh my God! Bakit may flies?
When we put another plate to cover this, put the other green plate on it. Okay, next up. Look, you're going to get killed in the rush.
Try it.
I could have bounced.
Don't
off.
You definitely want to like salt. You probably almost definitely want salt with it. Just a little salt.